but hey, without further ado, let's get this started. I'll explain in about 5 to 10 seconds as I wait for the stream to catch up to where I am, but if OBS is working correctly as it should, because I was changing some settings and testing some recordings, then yeah, everything should be okay now. But basically, yeah, OBS had a bit of technical difficulties with OBS, which is why I couldn't even do a video because I thought I recorded something. It looked fine when I looked back at when I was looking at it during OBS, because usually I have OBS pulled up. But then all I got was like a black screen, and then I was just really sad when I was editing and then rendering the video. Even though, and by black screen I mean mostly black screen, because for some reason either I set a hotkey to something or there was something wrong with the recording process, which there is some technical difficulties beyond that, which is the same reason why I couldn't do a lot of Fear and Hunger 2 content either, even though I think I resigned my previous video mainly for that, for Fear and Hunger 2, mainly because I was still finding things that were really, I love typos, basically typos, so that's all I want to do. But as we get concentrated on custom content here, mainly characters, I don't think I set up any, I don't think I have any mystery set up, and if I do, well, hey. You'd think I would have a handle on this, but I don't, as we get to add World of Horror character exclusive custom character, and we see what happens. We start with the scalpel, we start with pain medication, but hey, it could be better, it could be worse though. But we have 4 strength, 4 dexterity, 9 perception, 9 knowledge, 5 charisma, and no funds. I didn't look at the character's luck stat, but 9 perception, 9 knowledge. I made a character that has just the similar stat loadout, so knowledge, light, Takushi-san, strength, dexterity, maybe a charisma check, maybe every single stat check. But I think we're gonna swap the scalpel for an army knife if possible, but it depends on my mystery loadout, and I'll explain in a moment. Otherwise, not a bad start. It's always cool to have high stats somewhere, even if it is just charisma. That way I know I have a way to go through. Now, you have a way to go through the game, even with if your stats are low. It's just not the most reliable thing, maybe. But hey, we'll see. But yes, it's going to depend on our mystery loadout, because our mysteries will determine whether or not I can go buy an army knife, or I just want to rush through. But we have Recluse, Scissors, Household Hell, Painting, and Teacher. And let me tell you, this is probably a run where I get to do that. So, we might as well do it first. But first, Teacher, Recluse, Scissors. Yeah, I think that's the plan. So no town access after this mystery, but that's perfectly fine with me. So we are going to prepare for funds, and we're going to replace the scalpel with an army knife. Strategy-wise, usually you're replacing the scalpel from what I see, but if you can't do it, like, if for whatever reason you get really unlucky re-rolling here, this is why. Wow, really? Well, thankfully, we are in a run with Recluse and Scissors. If we only had one of the two, or Flood, or there was one more mystery, Akamanto, then I would be a bit sad, but for the moment we're okay. I think we can have, yeah, we have to sell one of these. That normally sells for 0. Does the scalpel sell for 1? I thought it does. It does. So let's do that to curb down our doom for the moment, and then we should be actually fine here. But we'll take stamina meanwhile, knowing that we have Recluse into Scissors. Basically, not a bad loadout we have here. I don't know the perk packs, but stats are a good, perks aren't everything, but they are really important. But just the same, stats are pretty important too. So we're gonna take this 2 reason in the face. We do have Expel Evil, though. I should probably have used that earlier. I don't know why I didn't. But as you can see, immediately with Prep Attack, with our Perception at 9, we can do Prep Attack with the Army Knife, which is quite good. Even the Monkey Wrench doesn't really get that, but at the same time, you do need like 9 Perception to make this work. So, actually, funny enough, we got Kyoko, so that's going to increase our doom some more. But we can let go of Kyoko later. I didn't use the police station either. I probably should. I don't remember if we have a mansion mystery for whatever reason, but we're going to set that, and away we go. That does mean we have to take a full threat level hospital in the face, but that's perfectly fine for the moment. What I probably should not have done was take that reason damage, but that's what I chose to do. Yeah, we're taking super reason damage now. What is this? 4 stamina, 2 max reason? Yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna find out what I really do here. I think I can still tank Recluse for the moment, but we'll have to see. Otherwise, I guess we'll take this really quickly. We'll It's a 2-turn. It's a 2-turn. So 16 HP, that means in about 1, 2, 3, on our 4th mystery is our last chance to 2-turn if we do 5 damage, sever damage per turn. And we'll move on. Can I go for a 1-tap here? I can. Do I want to? I might as well, right? Yeah, I might as well. So, let's find out as we put the sensor on screen. We don't, but it was a nice attempt. And I could just trade off a lot of my stamina here. Otherwise, I don't want to trade all of it off. Because you do need some stamina for recluse reasons, but hey. And we have 6 strength, so we should be able to brace teacher tech. I think that's because of Iwa, right? If I recall? Yeah. If we did not get Iwa, we would not be able to brace here, and I'd be a bit more sad about my doom at the moment, but we'll do what we can. So without further ado, I didn't even use the corpse dust, but we'll save it for a rainy day. We get first aid for our trouble, but is it gonna matter? We'll take reason just to be super sure here, even though we have the... I think we still have the bath. Yeah, we do. But that way we can take recluse and I'll remove the sensor. And away we go. Reason lost. That's fine for the moment. We do have funds to get more... I was gonna say a thing, but I forgot. I forgot things, so... My references... What I do know is that it's not any medication I need. It's not. Oh, I don't want to even say that, so I'm not going to say what I'm going to say. By the way, we do want this, so I guess I will use the corpse dust. Oh no, my luck. But I think we're going to be okay here. We should be okay here. If we're not, I'm going to be quite sad. But we will take the extra reason where it lies. Now, can I take scissors after this? I guess we're going to find out. But let's see, shall we? So, we do take 6 reason damage here. Do I save scissors for later, then? I don't want to. And we do have the pain medication, but we're missing reason as well now. I think we're gonna go for it. Hey, we do have first aid, so... we'll pain medication if need be. Which means we're gonna heal reason here. Never mind. For whatever reason, I thought I was gonna have less stamina than I did. But we'll still take scissors now. And let's find out what timeline we're on. So, energy drink goes in. Aha! We're on timeline B. Aha! You dosed me, but we can do bow and we can do clap 4 bows. And we will hopefully not fight anything too powerful and not fail as much. We have 9 knowledge, but the game rolls a 12, so why does it even matter, right? Why? Why? Curse, we get Mind Wipe. This is when we use the stuffed toy, because we do still want to level up. And we will hopefully get something good. We have first aid, so we definitely have... we probably have hospital perks, right? I guess we're going to find out. Because then we should also have anatomy class, question mark? I think we can brace into something. Is it going to be accurate? Kind of. Yeah, it is. It's going to be guaranteed, in fact. So we might as well. That way we can just desperate prep strong and I don't have to think as hard about things. Get rid of that lupus on your face, Maru. But let's level up and see if we can get anything else on our own, which we're not. So we're not going to take that. Extra perception would be nice, and we'll take strength for the purposes of bracing and the army knife. But we immediately fight something else. Do we have the second encounter? Why do I not remember this? Oh goodness. Well, either way, I think we still one-shot this. And if I don't, I was about to say I was gonna get ready to throw the army knife. I should have gotten ready to throw the wooden bat instead. I don't know why I did that, but hey, it's fine for the moment. And away we go. Again, we'll use the pain medication when needed instead of at our leisure or scared that we're at 3 stamina as we guess clap 4 bows. So is it going to be a sandwich or is it going to be a fall forward? Okay, cool. I'll take it. Now, whether or not we run into another ghost encounter that we can use that for, we'll see. And we now do have every floor. We now have every floor of the lighthouse. But we should be able to deal with it. Household Hell or Painting? I think I still will take Painting now. We effectively have 9 stamina, 9 reasons, so good as time as any, right? We can also now equip a Flashlight, which gives us more Perception. But whether or not that's going to be useful to us as we take damage in the face and we heal that back, yeah, we'll see. Now that undoes my strength for a moment, but we'll deal with it. Our Doom management is quite good. As I said when we had earlier when I was like, oh, Recluse and Scissors. But let's find out if he survived. Our stamina is currently low, but you know, if I could pass a knowledge check, which we have knowledge for, that would be nice. But at the same time, let's kind of devil's advocate here for a moment. Where if you give a character 11 or 12 in a stat, that is still kind of, you know, I would say that's still more absurd, even though my RNG is my RNG, but for balance purposes, you usually don't want to give characters more than 10 in a stat. No matter what stat it is, even luck, I would say, even though luck is more useless, but I mean, for fun purposes, you don't want to go that high. But if you have to, so be it, right? So, do I care about doing this? Not really, right? I might as well just brace, or try to brace, sorry, now that we only have 5 strength. We still get a guaranteed double boost attack, although this is draining our HP. We'll deal with it. My next question is, do I believe in this? 97%. 3 times. So about a 90% chance. If I miss, so help me. But we didn't. So, fun. Did I? Oh, I did equip it. I was like, where's my flashlight? It's equipped. We get on our own again, because why not? We'll keep increasing strength. I could have increased perception for fun, but I do want to brace, and I do want 8 strength for the lighthouse, so wah. Peace of mind question. Yeah, peace of mind, because we have the Doom. And away we go. But yeah, otherwise I would normally use a scalpel. That would have saved a lot of Doom here. I would be at like 48% Doom. But if we have the luxury to get the army knife, just get the army knife. Especially on an Akamanto run, we don't have. We were not in one, but you get the point. And if you don't, allow me to explain myself as we autopilot through. So, getting the army knife is a luxury. Not only because for normal enemies you can do Desperate Prep Strong for 15 damage most of the time on a normal item stat run, but if you do have Akamanto, and that means you effectively have more Doom to spend, which you might as well use getting the army knife, because if you use the scalpel, you might only be able to do 12 damage after doing possibly 4 damage instead of 8, unless you can prep attack. I think you can prep attack with the scalpel, but I don't know if you want to take that damage as opposed to just bracing, which means if you brace and then you do your normal attacks, there is a chance that you miss one of those attacks and then you're just taking more damage. But at the same time, you do save Doom for just using the scalpel given to this character, so yeah. That being said, is there somehow we can one-shot this? I think so, right? If we do this, do I want to do this? Can I do this instead? Kind of. 80-70 into maybe a bat throw? No, we just do 80-70 here. We're gonna go for it. We have first aid, so this 4 reason is effectively 2 reason instead. That's why I'm willing to take that risk. Unfortunately, we didn't hit it, but we were gonna miss one of our gambles at some point. When you take so many 90% and 80%, that does result in a time when you're gonna get hit eventually, just by RNG. The nature of RNG, as we take more reason damage here. But still, we're fine. I think this is the last mystery. Now, I don't think we get to really rest at the lighthouse too much, but we can let go of Kyoko at some point and then do some other cool stuff. But for the moment, we can arrest this guy too if we... Can we? Do I want to, is the question. I have to throw the wooden bat. We might as well. We're gonna handcuff Takushi-san if we do have him, so meh. But as we get out here, I think we're able to really use the rest at the lighthouse here if we want to. But we will heal stamina here now that we know we have enough reason. And I never got rid of this frostbite, so actually we are taking the stamina damage from the strength check, I just realized. But hey, we have a light source, Takshisan, knowledge, we have a lot more of. So we are taking 6 stamina damage, just not in time for Takshisan, so I can't do Desperate Struggle. But we should be able to survive. If we don't, I'm just going to do this to be sure. And off we go. So let's move on here. Drive a car right into the lighthouse, light our way, and Takshisan. We should level up here, but I'm not going to because we're that confident, so In fact, we already have 100%, but, you know, it's fine. So yeah, without further ado, out of curiosity, what would my level up have gotten me? Fast Learner, Hard Knock? Oh, we have Hard Knock, by the way. I should have known that, knowing that we had on our own, so, yeah. But even with this, we don't even need to let go of Kyoko because we have enough Doom to survive, so without further ado. Again, that was the easier run, but we'll see what happens in the next run. So, hit quick play just to see. Herald Scars. I was going to say all perks, but we want to play with the character perks, so Herald Scars. And back in we go. So, World of Horror, we want to go Scars. We'll leave things normal for the moment, and then Herald, right? So it's again to Herald Scars custom character once more. Let's see. I might as well equip the Scalpel because no harm in doing so. Unless I don't get another weapon, but if I'm not getting another weapon, that means I want to keep the Scalpel equipped anyway. Second, Dexterity, Charisma, Takshisan, and maybe a Knowledge check. But essentially, we're taking 3 Stamina, 2 Reason for the moment, so let's find out. But I think you do want to choose Illegal. Anytime you have 8, minimum 7 Perception, but if you have 8 Perception, I would recommend putting the Illegal in, unless you have, like, I think it's 6 Strength, and that includes, that's before using the Monkey Wrench, if you even use the Monkey Wrench. That way you can usually, I think with 5 Strength you can do Monkey Wrench, but we're going to do this as well, because even though we already have Scars, there are some enemies that do 3 damage, so it'd be really, really nice. If you get Kana as well, this run is near slam dunk, let's just say that much. So, we don't get the Rumor, but we do get Scissors, Footage, Mermaids, Flood, and maybe Festival. Well, I don't know why I said maybe. Footage, though, by the way. That way we have access, and yeah, with Flood and Scissors, we're going to go for the Armor Knife again. Now, you would be interested to see what a Scalpel run looks like, but for the sake of survivability, let's actually just do this instead. So, let's see who we get. Akumi, not too useful, but the custom character for Akumi as a custom character is interesting, but that's not what we're dealing with. So, History Clubs to see. Ooh, Ancestral Strength as well. So, I guess we're going to do this. Wow, yeah, this is going to be a really, this is a slam dunk. If I lose this, I should really bots game myself, basically. But let's find out, shall we? So we'll take the Ritual Mask. Yeah, we're really, this is a very good Harbinger run. I don't have the words yet to describe how good this is. But for the moment, did I do Prepare, by the way? Yeah, let's take another Prepare. I did. What else did I have? So I had Flood, Scissors, Mermaids. I'm in Footage now, and I forgot the mystery on the far right. Well, I guess we'll see. Otherwise, this forest is going to be patrolled, because maxed out level forest, we're in Footage now. We do have Flood in a moment, and yeah, that's going to be a gimme. So we're just going to run in there. But yeah, we're taking 2 less damage. We're doing 1 more damage. Aside from an event tragedy, I really should survive this. But, you know, when the game just gives you lemons and you can't make lemonade, cry. Nice 12 roll on luck, by the way, game. I really appreciate that. But, you know, we'll deal. So, I think we one-shot this with the power of 6, yeah. Prep attack for 12 damage. 12 damage isn't a threshold. I think it's 10, around 10. 8 is okay at the very beginning of the game, as I've mentioned before, but I'll say it again just to go through it. Wow, alright, this is a very good run. We got out of Footage quickly. We do have Fetid Fumes now, but unless a tragedy happens, we shouldn't really be in a lot of trouble. But yeah, I was gonna say something else. Something before footage, I forgot. Scissors, flood. Yeah, scissors, flood. I could take flood now. No, scissors, because I get to rest after scissors. If, I don't know why I thought flood was something else, but anywho. Let us see what timeline we're on. We could go for the scissors, but I think the armor knife is a better pick at the moment, funny enough. So we are on timeline 8, upside down star, electricity. That is gonna be the... We're gonna do the ritual for once, funny enough. Because I feel like I often try to skip the ritual. But that's because I want to get the scissors in those cases. Oh. So, we escape the bathroom, we move on. And we do the sigil correctly, and hopefully everything turns out well. Oh no, bloated teacher. We still get to prep attack here. We get down to 3 stamina, but that's not so bad. So yeah, I mean, not much else to say. I think we already have the thing, so that should be okay. If not, we get the cursed scissors, and oh well, right? But we get mind wipe again, because why not? Like, I literally got mind wiped twice in a row. Did I get any other curses at the moment? Well, either way. So we don't get to do much else. I'm gonna go for a coin flip here. Otherwise, I could... No, I could instead do this. So, we're gonna do it. That way we don't take any damage here. As funny as that is to say. And let's fight this scissor lady. So let's see what we have on our plate. We can take this in the face, kind of. Do we get to do anything else? Not really, right? Yeah, we have to coin flip on that. But either way, it's bad, so... I mean, we get to do the thing anyway, so we might as well just do this and find out. I don't know why I did that. I got scared for a moment for whatever reason. I thought I missed, but I did actually. That was actually the prep action going through. Well, hey. We didn't take any damage. That's the good part. Blood Moon doesn't really matter as much if I just plan to prep attack, but we'll see. I could have done... Yeah, let's actually get rid of Mind Wipe now. That way we get to level up. I would like a pack of cigarettes as well. It's not going to be the same as Vicodin, but it makes you faster. So, unfortunately, we have to do Flood first, so we don't even get access to a vending machine, but hey. Let's see what we can do. Can we do this? We can. We could try to go for it. As long as I hit one of these, I'll be okay. If I miss all 3, then this would not have been great. But for the moment, we're okay. Now, we are only taking 1 reason damage, so that's the good news. The bad news is we're still stuck in the encounter for a lot of time, but we have stars and we have ancestral strength. And now we'll have the theologist soon, so we're definitely only going to be taking 1 reason, for sure. Whether or not that's going to be a good thing or not, sure. We'll see. But otherwise, while we have 9 reason, we can kind of afford to go do this stuff over here. I would like the wine, but we also would like to not get hurt at all. But that's not what happened today, is it? So, yeah, we'll take 1 all damage. That's fine for the moment. And let's get this done. As long as our reason doesn't go below, like, 8 when we start the boss fight, we should definitely be sure. So, yeah, now we just rest. Except I accidentally ran away. That was not what I wanted to do. Now I'm a bit scared. But for the moment, let's just do prep attack. So we get extra damage because we have an extra researcher. Will that matter? We'll see. Kind of. Yeah, because now we get to perfectly desperate prep strong next turn here. So we saved up on a lot of reason, but we don't have a lot of stamina because I did things to myself. I was supposed to drink the wine bottle. Too late. Time skip, that's fine. We're on our 3rd mystery. Road's closed on top of that, though. I guess we'll see. Yeah, drinking the wine bottle would really help me out here because we would then be able to fill the empty bottle in the bath here. But that's not what happened, so we just heal stamina here. Mermaids Festival. Yeah, Festival into Mermaids. We have so much damage mitigation anyway that we can just take the burns at the end of Mermaids, so that's why I'm kind of playing a bit loose and comfortable at the moment. Let's find out, though. Ah, my back. I don't have a cup of water, so now I'm a bit sad, but for the moment, we'll deal with what we get. Wow, nice strength check game. I appreciate that. I don't, but hey. Let's move on. Do we one-shot this encounter? No, right? So I guess we just do what we can. Flies closer, so we're gonna brace here really quickly. Do we still get to do this? No. 95% though, so it's close enough as it doesn't matter. But thankfully we do hit it, because 95% still makes me hold my breath. And we do have first aid, so any reason damage we would be taking from enemies is mitigated quite a lot. Unfortunately, events are not the same, so let's see what we get. Memory extract, yeah, that's a nice. I'll hold on to that, but we'll see. So, Ribcage Woman, do we one-shot you? Or do we just cry? 90, 80, 70 essentially. We do. And we get some healing back. It really is nice to one-turn enemies, but for the sake of gameplay balance, if you're making a custom character and you've been listening to me, basically, if you can somehow make it so that, because you don't want to always one-shot enemies, or even one-shotting like 60% of the enemies you run into means your character is very powerful. But again, at the same time, a lot of good things happen in this run. Ancestral Strength. Actually, didn't I overwrite Protective Carvings with Ancestral Strength? Yeah, I did, didn't I? So I just overwrote my own ritual. I just realized that I'm not benefiting from both because you can only have one. But either way, either ritual would help me out here. An extra point of damage being taken, I think, is a little better at this point in time. But in the early game, you definitely Ancestral Strength also pays off its worth. And then it affects you the whole run, so having either is really, really helpful, basically. That's all I have to say. Otherwise, we're just gonna rush through this, and we should be fine. I forgot my second encounter. It doesn't really matter though, because we're in a powerful position. It's not likely that we deal with anything else, but at the same time, you never know, these last three things could absolutely body me, like this. So, yeah, let's see what we can do here. Not really much, right? Yeah, not really much. I think we just play it safe and do this. We could brace into something, but not really any point when having 3 stamina means we can just desperate prep strong anyway. But, you know, I guess we can make these interesting witch tree here for buds, but we already fought something, so we're on encounter lockout anyway. Let's just keep the doom. Or keep our doom low. Ow, my stomach. And we'll keep spending doom. Like literally, we are using a lot of doom. But since we're gonna take burns here, we're just gonna drink the wine bottle now. Because we don't really need to do much else. Unless this somehow stops us from using the action. But it normally shouldn't. And away we go. By the way, let me just, before I move on from this character, let me take a look at this mirror here. Is this cut off here? I think it's cut off here, right? That's not just me thinking here, this? Yeah, okay. I was just curious. But anyway, we have the pain medication, so our stamina's perfectly fine. That's one of the small uses of pain medication, or any recovery item, really, is that you can keep it for the end of the run, and you will be able to, you know, basically have effectively more stamina and reason. But we don't need it here, so we'll use it if need be. I think no, we don't need it, because we have 10 knowledge, 8 strength. But let's see here. Bloated teacher, I'm just gonna guess. I guessed right. Doesn't matter anyway, even if we take like 16% doom, we'll be okay here. Not really much else to think about. But scissors is a second mystery. Scissors was our second mystery. And off we go. We run to Takshi-san, but he immediately gets hit with the desperate action. And yeah, this is just a one-shot handcuff hit. Without further ado, we can end this. Takshi-san can ask for forgiveness, but there's nothing to forgive. He was just doing his job. So, off to our next custom character we go. We're only going to do 2 custom characters for better or worse, so I don't know why I'm hitting quick play, but I guess I'll just try to remember this as I take notes. So Azal medical history, random item. We'll do that for the second run, but for the moment, we just want to do a normal run with our second custom character we're playing. And just to say it out loud, I have it in the description, I should, but I'll just say it out loud. Again, if you have any problems with videos or streams, and for whatever reason you want to, you have custom content that I'm playing through, and you want it taken down, please let me know somehow, either through, most likely through like a direct email. You can use my business email for this express purpose. I don't know the right phrase. Or you can please DM me on Discord, so that I can take care of that. But without further ado, we'll go in there. Ath gave us enthrallment, but we start with lucky earrings, I think is what's happening here. And I think that's the only bonus thing we get. Extra luck is okay, but it's, I think, funny enough, now luck is the weakest stat. But anywho, knowledge, second encounter, strength, second mystery, light, and dexterity. Until someone tells me that, luck is actually used for something else that's important. But even what I'm thinking right now, I can't think of what it would be. But yeah, unless there is. So second, so definitely second encounter. We're taking like 6 stamina damage, maybe more. I didn't really check what else is there. All I remember is the second check. I didn't go over the things, but we do have 6 perception. We also have 8 knowledge. I should have used the occult shop, but it's too late now. 4 strength, 5 dexterity, 6 perception, 8 knowledge, 6 charisma, and I assume 8 luck, but we'll see. Otherwise, I think we will use enthrallment now. This costs doom, but whatever ally we get, we can at least just throw them at an enemy if for nothing else. But Uchida is a good, just for an extra experience if you can fit it in. So, footage, arms, metamorphosis, scissors, hell. We can go for this now if I really want to. I don't know if I want to though. Arms, metamorphosis, scissors, hell, footage. Essentially, we could run into a. What am I trying to say here? We could run to a roads closed tragedy. Do I want to bet against myself? No, let's be confident. We're going to take scissors now. And see if we can take them. If we're on timeline B, though, I'll be a little sad. But we'll see. We are on timeline A. Now, the next question is, can we fight this successfully? Because, while we have skin removal, that's not the greatest damage spell. What is it? Yes, 3. Actually, no, this is okay. This is okay, because that will cost Doom instead. And Doom is what we have in scissors, so... odd as that is to say. Otherwise, knowledge, nope. And I knew that does damage to me, but I just thought maybe I'll get another weapon. Or something to throw, because I think that's a steak knife there, which would be a lot of throw damage, but... that didn't happen, so... Do we just take 6 stamina damage here? I think we do, for the sake of experience. Getting bloated here won't really mean anything, so we'll just continue doing prep strong. Never mind, we take double damage. I forgot about that. Well, anywho. We're gonna go through this anyway. We're basically, as long as we can tank one hit from the scissor lady, which we can't anymore, we would have been okay, but now it looks like we're gonna be using skin removal quite a lot. We do get a healing item for defeating this enemy, and we do get bonus damage, so we get to 2-tap it. That's one of the good things about fighting the Forgotten Specimen, which is now our second encounter. But we are still in a bit of a pickle here, because we need to... I don't know how many times we get to use skin removal. How much doom do we get? 4% doom? Not so bad. Yeah, you know what? That's actually not as bad as I thought. So... we'll continue using this, and then I think we just immediately do desperate preps, regular attack, and then throw the wind bat because we're going to get the scissors. So, we did have a lump of flesh to heal stamina, and then I could have done an attack, but I don't want to take the curse from it, so yeah. We'll move on. We'll keep it for an emergency heal, but for the moment, into Metamorphosis we go. And now we have a quote-unquote, we have a knowledge weapon, but really with Curse Scissors, like Katana, is just a big prep strong weapon usually anyway. It's a bit difficult to find yourself doing a lot of attacks. 2, really, mainly. But as we rolled poorly in a perception check, that would have lowered our stuff. And we also police patrol the seaside, which is at max threat level. What is our other max threat level location, by the way? Yes, having 10 knowledge will allow us to do prep attack with the Cursed Scissors, but that's not the best option at times. It usually is, but it's not this time. Or it cannot be, sorry. I was a bit flabbergasted because I saw that the school was also at max threat level, so scissors was actually quite harmful. But you know what's also harmful? Losing a lot of stat rolls, but I just thought, maybe. I'll still give it my best, but sometimes it's just not worth rolling here. Now there, we got an actual kind of fair knowledge check, but we're still in a bit of trouble here. So we do want to keep skin removal on us, just in case we need it, but unfortunately, when things like this happen to me, man, does it feel bad. At least we can grab the painkillers here, but I was about to say, if we got Hasty Aid, would not have been great, but we'll see. We get to level up now? Yeah, we should. What do we have as our perks? Deduction, well, might as well take it. I'm not going to reroll here. Otherwise, I could take 10 knowledge and do prep attack priority. You know what? Let's do a run where we actually build into one stat. As much as I would like to brace, because the problem here is that this encounter is not also, but it's bugged for double damage. So yeah, and we don't really get to do as much. We do get to prep attack, but the problem I'm having is that I could have actually equipped the Ancient Ring, but a bit late for that now. So, 14 damage. We can't actually use skin removal enough times for it to matter. So, with 4 strength, we don't even get to brace anything to anything. Well, we get to do that. Okay, you know what? Might as well bring us down to 1 stamina. Again, I could use the Curt Lump of Flesh at any point here, but let's just see how much we get. In fact, I don't think I even needed to do another attack there. I think I could just do this, right? Am I going crazy here? I'll prep the mask just to throw, just in case. But yeah, I didn't need to, actually. I just took extra damage for no reason. Well, price tag, is that fetid fumes, by the way? It is. So, moving on. That's a pretty sick Karakasa mask, by the way. But, unfortunately, the effective Karakasa... Well, Karakasa mask, in general, is a pretty sick mask. Graphic design-wise. I know there are obviously references here and there, but unfortunately, gameplay-wise, it's not as useful. Yeah, we're definitely gonna brace here. Do I get to do anything else, though? Because otherwise, all that really happens here is I just desperate prep strong next turn anyway. Yeah, probably that's just what happens here. All we're really doing is just taking 1 stamina damage. It doesn't matter if we hit that, yeah, because we did like 22 damage. Let's sell this so we have funds and we don't run out of funds, and we'll keep the lump of flesh, basically. We should really equip the Ancient Ring for strength purposes, but if nothing else, we get an attack boost out of that, but I don't think I need it. So instead, we're gonna grab a pack of cigarettes and maybe a brick. Nope. And we'll sell the Ancient Ring. I think this sells for 2 funds, funny enough. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. This would be nice, but no, we did not roll well there either. And off we go. We'll actually lower Doom here, but we are slowly dying. And now we're not. But we'll see if we're on timeline B. With the Lump of Flesh allows us to, you know, tank a few blows here and there as we run to the Glitch Magician. So, we're just gonna roll on 5 actions here, 3 of them being attacks. I think we only need to hit 2 there. Yeah, we only need to hit 2 there. And our Doom is increasing due to procs on the Cursed Scissors, but that's fine for the moment. I would like, yeah, I'm gonna just smoke these cigarettes now and hope for the best. We are on timeline B, so it was a good thing I did that. Now my next question is, do we get to brace into anything significant? No. We get 87% on an accuracy hit here, so on a hit here. So we might as well. We might risk 1, but it's not going to be so bad, because then we just do this. Well, it would have been actually a little bad. Before we do that, because we have Uchida with us, I believe, let's do this. So we get 7 experience. That's, you know, considering that some enemies are worth 8 experience, that's actually quite a lot of experience to get. That should have been doing that the whole time. I actually would have probably had another level, or been near level 4 by now, but it's too late, so let's move on. We'll take deduction, though. You know what? We might as well. Didn't need to. I might as well, though. Footage and Household Hell. So either one I'm going to be having a bad time in. But thankfully we don't have roads closed. If you get roads closed after this, fair enough. But all I really cared about was that we didn't have roads closed in at least one of these. It's still gonna hurt to have it at all, but one, we'll see, and two, we can manage the Doom. The Doom is somewhat managed at this point, so I don't mind as much, but we'll see. An empty bottle helps out immensely. That's gonna be at least 2 extra stamina, if I get to keep it, but we're also stuck in this forest now, so we'll see. Hey there, by the way, just going through the second character, and probably the third run out of 4 runs here. Sorry, just looking, by the way. But I do want to grab another pack of cigarettes, I think. Let's see what happens, though. Do we have price hike, by the way? I just need to remind myself. We do. So cigarettes cost 5 funds, but as long as I keep these 2 funds, we should be fine. That's all I have to say. Now, keeping in mind all that smack talk I said about luck, I think there's still just as many luck checks as any other stat check in this game, if we're comparing all the stats together. But at the same time, I think I've mentioned this for Charisma long ago, but for Charisma, the problem was that if it's only useful in events, unless those events are real, unless they're like, even 25% of the checks really grant you something, a stat is still, objectively, in my opinion, worthless if it does not provide more than just event help. Not saying that it's unimportant, but it's, if you're weighing all the stats together, there is a difference, I feel. But we'll see. Just take the hasty 8 in the face. And we see what happens here. We have luck, so that'll help us get another pack of cigarettes. Now we're in nicotine withdrawal, but hopefully we get out soon, unless that happens. Actually, do we die for that? No. 5 stamina. Insmasu look. I think we just run away from any encounter we run into next. Our Doom is quite high, by the way. But there's nothing else I can do about that. So, empty bottle. Reason. Drink water. Which I can't do in real life. Again, I don't have water with me, but hey. Into household help we go. Quick thinking would be nice. It's not going to be the best thing, though, so I guess we'll take 12 knowledge and see what happens to our face. But in the meanwhile, we'll also witch tree for funds. We get that. And let's grab another pack of cigarettes so we can last the entire run, theoretically speaking. We also don't want to use any more Doom. So let's find out. I think I can sell something here. Probably the Karakasa mask. If we run into a ghost enemy, so be it, but for the moment, we're okay. We were visiting at max threat level school, but we're also visiting the seaside later anyway, which was at max threat level, so bleh. And then, yeah, we were just gonna replace the Karakasa mask with the Stalker's mask anyway. I think it was the Forgotten Specimen was our second encounter, I believe. Which therefore means whatever's after Scissors was my second mystery. But as we run to the class of 1971, thankfully we do have a pack of cigarettes. Does that help me here? Let's find out. It does, actually. And in fact, I'm going to go for a bigger option here. Because doing that will allow me to do this. Is this guaranteed? It is. So 17 damage. We might take extra Doom because of the scissors, but that's perfectly fine because that's better than taking a bunch of damage in our face. In fact, I'm going to heal stamina through the Witch Tree. Blood Frenzy. That might be a bit painful, but we can't trade off the stamina at the moment. So instead, we just do this and hope for the best. Unless we miss pretty much a 1%. There's a near 1% chance of not getting out of this, and okay, thankfully it worked out. 13 knowledge and a lot of power. And we get to lower Doom, but we'll see. Because if we're stuck in here the whole time, we lose just as much Doom. And that, by the way, so... I don't agree, basically, I don't agree when... Oh my goodness, 2 Blood Frenzy, by the way. I don't agree when people say that the mansion needs to get its events nerfed, because you have events like this that just hurt you in the face. But, at the same time, my success rate here isn't the best, so meh. Meaning that, you know, people who are more, you know, better at the game know what is and is not as powerful. But at the same time, for me, so, in the meanwhile here, are we going to be okay, by the way? Strength and Dexterity. No, we don't have Dexterity. So, Strength, Light check. So, we have enough stamina. and reason. It's our doom that we're worried about. But I know that we fought the Forgotten Specimen second, and we should just be able to walk up this lighthouse. Now, our next run, which is going to be Azal Medical History, is going to be another story, but that's going to be another story after this. So, Forgotten Specimen. Why, for the moment, I think it's... Why do I want to say arms? I'm going crazy here. Well, anywho. I think we took Metamorphosis second, right? Why do I feel like it wasn't? I feel like it was because I was like, oh, police patrols. Yeah, it was. Okay, good. Otherwise we would have died. But, hey, without further ado, we'll move into our last run for the stream. So at this point, if anyone has any questions, comments, suggestions, whatnot, let me know. Otherwise, as we move into next week, hopefully I won't be in as much... I won't be pressed for, rearranging my schedule as I was the past 7 days because, boy, medical history, random item stats. Yeah, as you may have seen, it was, or may have not seen, because I didn't put out some videos and streams. Yeah, it was not great. Azal, by the way. So Azal, medical history, character exclusive, random item, custom character. We're gonna have to take some hits here and there, but we'll see if it matters. To be fair, as we have strength, second mystery, Toxicon, knowledge, light, and maybe a charisma check, we don't actually take a lot of bad injuries through medical history, although part of that is me being conscious of, hey, I don't want to be sitting here taking attacks here left and right. But at the same time, as we'll try out Occult Shop here, if we have, like, Flood, then we're going to just be taking a lot of hits to the face, and at that point, it's RNG. But we'll see, right? Just saw the character? Yeah. Hey, listen, I don't have any prejudices unless you go completely out, of left field or do something weird. But to me, it's not so bad. In fact, it's not bad at all. But Metamorphosis, Akamanto, footage, botanist, arms. I can see why people are adverse to certain genres of characters, whether they're this character, whether they're ghosts, whether they're anime, whether they're real life characters, or characters who have live action as part of their IP. But Akamanto, Metamorphosis, footage, botanist, and arms. Basically, I don't really discriminate. Not that that's a good thing anyway, but I just feel I just need to say the phrase out loud just so it's on the board. Footage, but I want to take footage, but we have arms, Akamanto, and Metamorphosis. Then we have a lot of forest here. So this is a roads closed tragedy waiting to happen. I guess we're gonna take Akamanto now, and we immediately get the experience roll. Thank you, game. Well, I guess that means I'm gonna witch tree for funds. By the way, we do also have a max threat level forest. But we'll see. Fungal growth isn't so bad at the moment, but while we haven't... we'll see. Invisibility. Nope. Funny enough, you might want to use the Demon Mask. But we'll see. Depends on what we get in the Occult Shop. And that's alright. That's right. We also have random weapon. I think this candle is slower and this ritual dagger is faster, which is why we're taking the ritual dagger, because it does more damage anyway. But we'll see. And if anyone has a problem with, anything in my videos or streams, again, feel free to let me know. I'll do my best, unless it's completely unreasonable. But, for example, I know that some people didn't like certain games that I tried to play on this channel, but, I mean, for good reason. And it was really constructive criticism at the time, so I don't really mind it. But at the same time, there are also suggestions here and there that I ended up not doing. Most of the time I do end up trying to follow them, but sometimes there are some that I end up not doing, and I do feel bad. But I weighed my options, and I was like, yeah, it's probably not good to try to make a video, or, it's too late to make a video on some things, so on and so forth. Nice knowledge check, by the way. That was supposed to be 8. I don't know why the game treats it as I have 7 knowledge, but you know what? We'll take it in the face. In the meanwhile, I guess we will get rid of fungal growth here, and then equip the Demon Mask. Now, this does mean any other max stamina lowering status effects are going to hurt me, but for the moment, we do want to put police patrols in the forest, by the way. I also have a bunch of fun, so you know what? I'm going to take a gander and go into... Oh, that only sold for 1 fund. I'm so sad. Well, I was looking for the tainted violin. Tainted cursed violin? Anywho. You get what I mean. I was looking for another item, but instead we'll take the holy candle, I guess. And move on with life. I think we get to one-shot Akamanto here, and we do get to lower Doom, so... You need to use the holy candle in at least 2 events to get your Doom back. Oh my goodness, am I stuttering? But we'll see. I think we were able to prep attack here, right? Heck, we could even do prep attack, prep strong. Unfortunately, that's still not enough damage. So I guess we'll brace instead. We'll brace and go for a kick. It's not guaranteed, but 90%. And either way, we're taking -2 all. That's not so bad either, unless we get coughing blood here because of medical history. I think we're okay, though. So, away we go. And then, yeah, that's the experience rule taking effect. Not really much I can do about that. And that's time skip as well. Thank you, game. I don't appreciate it. But what else can I do? We'll equip the Crestfallen Mask over the Demon Mask. Metamorphosis or Arms. Okay, so basically I'm hoping that I don't get, as we have curses here, hopefully I don't get Roads Closed. If we get Roads Closed, this run immediately goes into a down spiral. Nice luck check, by the way, game. But anywho, are we going to get actually a character-specific perk? Unless this character doesn't have any. Well, I'm going to increase strength to brace this time. Let's see if that's a good decision, though. If we get the knowledge perk, I will increase knowledge instead. But for the moment, because for all we know, we could get the knowledge lowering. Knowledge lowering curse? Am I going crazy? I'm going crazy, aren't I? Also, we're in Metamorphosis here, so we're also taking more pain, but let's find out. Well, I mean, having 10 knowledge wouldn't have helped me there, but... we'll do our best. We do have some investigations left, but I think I need to rest, actually. So, I think we have 2 more investigations left. Oh, I don't think we can actually fight this reliably. No, we cannot. We get healing from this, but it's better to just run here. And never mind, we don't get to rest at all. That was the last investigation. Well, in we go. So, we know we're taking bonus damage, or there's a stamina bug here, so we want to just go for 60% 5 damage attacks, I guess. And we pray. We pray that we get it down to at least 16. I might be able to make a play. 16 HP. Am I going crazy here? I might be going crazy. But thankfully we hit every one of those, so we immediately get to Desperate Prep Strong. So yeah. 16 because if I do Desperate attack twice, then I get to get out. But that is RNG. So, hey. Unless I was doing my math wrong, please let me know. But anywho, let us see. Footage, Botanist, Arms. Yeah, we're taking Arms third. We do have the Experience rule, the Curse rule, and now we have the Funds rule, but it's better to keep the funds on us than out of funds, funny enough. Hey, as it pertains to funds, one of the biggest pieces of advice is that you're looking at 3 stamina, 3 reason, or 5 doom, which is why we just usually end up taking 2 doom or 3 doom in the face, because the alternative is taking more. It's on a proc chance, but even for Azal rule, the Azal fund rule, you just take it if you have 1 fund. If you have more than 1 fund, though, you do want to kind of toss funds somewhere. Preferably, probably in the police station or buying an item. Otherwise, I mean, all you really have is the fund discarding option through the Misery Parasite UI. So we'll see. Haha! Never mind, I was supposed to actually roll on that, but I didn't. Well, we have no funds. Hopefully we don't run out of funds, I guess, is what I'm gambling on here. Instead, now we get 2 funds, so... We are on the last thing here. So yeah, I'm just gonna toss funds immediately. 1 at least. And yeah, because of the experience we have, not really much we can do about it. We're just gonna take all this doom to the face. Oh, this is gonna be even more doom because We're not going to be able to level up after we defeat the thing, I'm pretty sure, which makes me a bit sad. By the way, I think we also have the Suicidal Curse. We do. So this run is quickly going downhill. Oh, it's definitely going downhill. We're taking like 11 Doom. That's Curse, 1 Fund, and otherwise. But you know what? Hey, is this actually better for us? It might actually be better for us. The reason I say that is because that allows us to level up. So we're taking only like 5 or 6 Doom tops from experience, but we'll see. We'll see. Also, the Holy Candle has not paid itself off yet. I mean, you can heal Reason with it, but still. Oh, and we also have Botanist as well, so we're taking super Doom damage. Alright, I guess we're visiting the monument now. We'll take 1 funds there, and if we run out of funds, we'll trade off Reason. We gotta just take the risk here, as I said. But our Doom is gonna be shooting through the roof. There's not much I can do about that. In fact, there's not much I want to do here either. So yeah, we're taking a lot of Doom. We need to really... We're still not Roads Closed, though? Yeah, that's the other thing. In fact, Roads Closed would still be worse here because we're going to be stuck in the forest for, like, upwards of 10+ investigations, which is arguably still, funny enough, worse than Azal because those are forced and super RNG. Whereas Azal rules you do have some control over. But, nah, I actually want to go for a Desperate here. We just need to hit 2 of these. 80, 60, 60. I should do 70, 70, 60, but... Oh, never mind. We need to hit every one of them. I'm going crazy. Because we were getting bonus damage. That's why I miscalculated that. But it's fine. It worked out. Sometimes it doesn't, but, you know, it would be nice. Also, we have Expel Evil now. We don't want to pop it yet, because we could die to stamina, funny enough. So... Luck! 7 luck, die, roll 10. Gosh dang it, man. Well, either way, I might as well start explaining what's happening the rest of this week. So, I don't know if I'm gonna... my schedule's all mixed up, but I still do plan to do a big stream as I pretty much die here because of penalty damage anyway, so haha, joke's on me. But, I mean, it's a good time to just go into it. I tried my best, but... Yeah, if nothing else, thank you for watching if you've been there this far and only here for World of 4. Otherwise, next Saturday, pretty much, or the next stream after the Nuzlocke stream that I should be getting back to at some point, it's going to be a long stream. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I do plan to play at least 3 games, for each of them being 2 hours, so we'll see what happens there. But without further ado, nothing else really planned. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can reach out through me on Discord informally or formally. Again, I do have a business email linked to this channel, which you can. I think you should be able to see. And yeah, not much else to talk about. If there is, I'll say so. That's why it's good to subscribe to this channel, because otherwise you have to manually go to my channel and go to the community to see if I posted anything. But without further ado, if there's anything else, yeah, I'll try to say so through my community page, because that's really the only way I get to communicate with viewers here and there. But yeah, not going to take up much more of your time. Thank you for watching. If you want to support me, feel free to do so. Otherwise, just wait and we'll see what happens. Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye! Jordan, end the stream. Oh goodness, it's such a short stream, but I did my best.